Editing means what we see and in what order and how meaning is made for the audience. Like most films, we start with an establishing shot, a wide shot, so that the audience knows where the action will take place. We are introduced to the high street where our restaurant is situated. We use a tripod to keep shot steady. Our central character, the anchor of our narrative, walks into shot. Sound and vision editing work together here as our voiceover explains the context. We have chosen the format of a letter home to Dad in the style of Bridget Jones' Diary, which we will be explaining more fully in a moment. Mid-shots and close-ups of her entering the restaurant lead straight into a series of vignettes and cameo shots of groups of characters that we will encounter in the rest of the film, such as the celebrities, biker boys, teenagers, and celebrity chef. In doing this, we are following the conventions that we see in other comedy programs, such as Friends, Scrubs, and The Big Bang Theory. These shots are interspersed with our titles, which appear at appropriate moments, anchoring the identity of key characters and roles. We aim to make titles clear at the planning stage by composing very carefully the backgrounds on which words would appear. Equally, our informal font signals the relaxed comedy of the genre. We intend to set up audience expectations of the comedy and variety that will follow in the rest of the programme. Our soundtrack has three main elements which often feature in film openings: the musical soundtrack, dialogue, and voiceover. The audience first hears the soundtrack. We choose a musical soundtrack called Banana Pancakes, which is an upbeat, cheerful, and lively quality. The voiceover is crucial in introducing our central character, Danny, the gap year student. The voiceover is important in establishing the point of view and making the audience share her attitudes towards her employer and customers she meets. Although Danny and her opinions do not feature largely, because they'll be developed later on in the film, nevertheless, she sets the tone of how the audience sees what's going on. Everything that goes on in the British restaurant is all very foreign to Danny, as she is Australian and this is Britain. She's alternately aspired and amused with the people she encounters. In doing this, we are echoing the convention of other comedy films like Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging, where the narrative is framed through the viewpoint of the teenage girl. The dialogue is in snippets to introduce social satire types. We had one of the celebrities complaining about her hair extension falling out to emphasise the stupidity of the girl.
We research professional film title sequences in a variety of ways, such as the website Art of the Title. As we are making a comedy film opening, we decided that an element of surprise and fun was key to indicating genre to our audience. We also knew we had to signal the location very early on, which is a restaurant setting. Therefore, we decided we would use CGI to introduce our titles and have them appearing on different parts of props in a way that would be visually arresting. We start with our production company, WLF, where milk is being poured onto a chopping board and displays the name. We edited this on After Effects.